Grizzlies a little bit. Obviously, a lot of drama surrounding them. Taylor Jenkins getting fired, one of the crazier things. They get a win last night against the Miami Heat, who, to be fair, right, you might hear them be like, ugh, Miami Heat. The Miami Heat have been playing better lately. Obviously, they had that stretch where they were really pathetic, but they've been playing better lately. John Morant was awesome last night, 30 points, including the game winner, real legitimate game winner, buzzer beater, John Morant. I really, really liked his game last night. And obviously, the Grizzlies, I'm just kind of out on, all things considered. But if they were to get John Morant at, around the top 10 player in the league level, that does sort of change things for Ja, right? That does change things for them because they haven't gotten that from him. They haven't gotten that from him this season. Here's the game winner. Just a nasty shot, man. His body control is unbelievable. It feels like you've got him defended well. It feels like he has no room to operate. His body control is unbelievable. The ability he has to sort of hang in the air. And he did call Khalil Ware a pigeon after this. He said he had a pigeon guarding him. But the ability to hang in the air, get passes off, it is insane to watch. And he's good. He's so good for the league. And I hope that he, one, gets healthy, right? And can kind of find a way to consistently stay healthy. Also, two, get to a headspace where he's consistently locked in and consistently, relentlessly attacking and playing like one of the best players in the world, which he is. Because he hasn't done that at times this year. You want to blame Taylor Jenkins, whatever, that's fine. But, yeah, I hope he gets there because he's great for the league. He's incredibly fun to watch. And the Grizzlies are obviously a legitimately scary contending team if he's playing at that level. If he's not playing at that level, they have no chance. That's just the reality. Because they got to have a guy like that. I mean, this was just a nasty-ass move, man. With a center on him. That's a 6'1", 6'2" guard. Going right at his center. Little bump fade. Shooter's bounce, for sure. Hey, sometimes it's better to be lucky than good. Now, unfortunately, what do you make of Bane? I like Desmond Bane quite a bit. I know he had a rough game last night, but his hand ability at the rim reminds me of D-Rose Prime. Yeah, he's just an unbelievable finisher at the rim, and his explosiveness is out of control. Show the Abella Danger angle? What's the Abella Danger angle? Anyways, unfortunately, if you were to, which I did, search Ja Morant, because I just wanted to show you guys how sick of a game winner this was. If you search Ja Morant on Twitter, unfortunately, I had to scroll all the way down. As you can see right here, I had to scroll all the way down. She was at the game. Okay, good for her. I had to scroll all the way down because the talk is the Ja Morant gun celebration. I have two approaches to this. One, I have a boomer approach, and two, I have a softy approach. Boomer approach number one, I hate the gun celebrations in sports. Okay. I do. I hate them. I think they're dumb. I think they're stupid. Like, I get it. Let me say, the gun celebrations, right? So, actually, I saw a tweet here because LeBron one popped up. This one right here, I don't mind this at all. One, LeBron's the GOAT, right? LeBron, he could do no wrong in my eyes, right? But also, I think there's a difference in this. Like, hey, I've got that thing on me. That three-point shot, boom, locked and loaded. That's a different type of celebration for me, and I don't mind that celebration. Same way I don't mind, Dwayne Wade got in trouble for it at the time, but a lot of people did it. The throat cut celebration. I like that. Is it violent? Yes, but it's sort of metaphorical. This one, boom, I'm locked and loaded. I've got that thing on me. The throat cut celebration. It's over. It's done. We killed him. That's fine. Okay. I don't like how sports have now been overtaken by like straight up gun celebrations that have turned into like, beyond something like this, have turned into I'm shooting you. Like those ones to me, and maybe I'm old. Like maybe I am. Maybe this is a sign of my age. Maybe I am old. But those are a little excessive in my opinion, to be honest with you. Those are a little excessive. Or it's like, all right, let's tone it down just a tiny bit. Okay? Because it's not like we're living in a country where, it's like we're living in a country where there's not a lot of gun violence. Like the gun violence is a little out of control in this country. So let's maybe tone it down just a tiny bit. You know what I mean? pretending to drone strike a player is next. That's true. When like, can Raytheon sponsor something like that? If I'm Raytheon and Raytheon's marketing team, I'm sitting down at our board meeting. I'm like, listen, guys, the gun companies are fucking killing us, man. Like, athletes are celebrating by shooting each other. How can we get involved? Can we get a drone strike? Maybe somebody pretends to be a drone operator and boom, I just bombed them. Can we get into that equation? So that's probably what's next. That's probably what's next. Here's some other gun celebrations. So that one, yeah. So like putting a gun in a holster, that to me is that's not the same thing. Am I wrong in thinking that? Putting a gun in a holster to me is a completely different celebration. See, like that's crazy. I'm sorry, this is crazy. Like, is that not crazy? I get it's a different thing, and I know this is probably like an age gap thing. But is this not crazy? I mean, is this not a crazy? I know Scotty Barnes is mocking Mikal Bridges because Mikal Bridges does it too. But then I also, on the other hand, that's my boomer take because I just think these celebrations are stupid to begin with. But then my other take, which is maybe I'm just becoming a bit of a softie. Ja Morant got warned for doing the shooting celebration like this right here. And this is just a montage, I guess, of him doing the celebration, which I guess makes it better. I see Grizzlies fans post these. I guess it does make it better that he does the shooting animation quite a bit. But maybe I'm a bit of a softie, but who really gives a fuck? I mean, everybody's doing it. And I know there might be a history with Ja Morant. I get that. Like, we want him to be one of the faces of the league. Can you please stop doing gun celebrations? Because, you know, it's not like it's kind of subtle, right? You're like this one's reached a point where he's got like a hunting rifle almost. But it's like he's got like a sniper rifle. It's a long gun. But again, everyone's doing it, and it does feel like we're really kind of singling out. I mean, it's kind of a sick celebration, right? But it kind of feels like you're singling them out and drawing attention to it now. Right? Where, look, I mean, here's a montage of him doing it. I hadn't heard it brought up ever. And now you're just kind of, and this is a funny ass tweet. And now you're just kind of drawing attention to it. I mean, I don't know. The NBA never cared about finger gun motions until Ja Morant did it. I think this is a very valid criticism, actually. Oh, I mean, that one's egregious. That one's egregious. That one's egregious. Oh, man. I mean, that was a mass murder situation right there. I know Dyson. So here's the difference, right? I'd pull Dyson Daniels aside if I was Adam Silver, and I'd say, listen, Dyson, I know you're Australian, right? So you're not from America. It's kind of a gray area here. That's a real problem we deal with. Okay. That's like a real significant problem we deal with. Okay. You really can't go anywhere without, in the back of your mind. So like, can we kind of tone it down a little bit on that? Like, I get it. Like, I know you're not American, but let's tone it down just a little bit. So I do feel like it is a little, I think it's because of Ja's history, but I do think it's a little strange because it has been a thing all year. It's been a thing for a while. Yeah, Ja got fined because his past. Any other player, nothing would normally happen. I think that is what it is, for sure. $75,000 fine. I don't like this. The first time I saw this, it audibly made me gasp and laugh because I was not expecting it. But I don't know. I don't think it's funny. What about the bazooka emote? Bazooka emote's sick. Because you want to know why? And again, this is my boomer sort of softy side. You want to know why? Because there's not an epidemic of people walking around the street with bazookas blowing people up. You get what I'm saying? Now, I mean, that's such a sick game winner. No, that's true. Not yet. That's probably in the pipeline. Oh my God. Is this what you guys were talking about? Ja Morant hit the game winner in front of a Bella Danger. Ja Morant has the most game-winning buzzer beaters in the NBA since 2023. Can we, okay, so I'm imagining, best case scenario, I think we're due a great postseason. If Ja Morant just sort of the last couple of weeks finds his stride and is playing around that top 10 level, I mean, I just think the Western Conference playoffs are going to be sick. I do think the Thunder are going to steamroll through it, but I think the other series are just going to be unbelievable. Like, I really don't know. I have no clue who the fuck is going to play in the conference finals. No clue at all. So anyways, my takeaway from the Ja thing is I get it. I get why it's a bad look, you know, and I get with maybe the history of Ja Morant. I get why if you're Adam Silver, you're like, come on, bro, please stop doing this. But also at the same time, everyone does it. You know, like it's an epidemic kind of across the league. The call 12 is sick. I mean, the call 12 is, you know, he did steal it from Maxi Kleba, but it's one of the best celebrations we've got is the call 12 celebration. That one is one of the absolute best ones we have. Ivani, 13 months, never said anything to Jay Terry for the Jets, Selly. True.